Hello everybody, Naughty Nan and Des. How's everybody doing today? After that fabulous rally and the big introduction of the big teddy bear, Tim Walz. Gonna be waltzing all over the Mideast this week. Can't wait for the speeches this afternoon. Looking forward to them. And of course the Republicans are cutting them down for filth. The radical left, rah-rah. And like Tim Walz said, yeah, I'm such a monster trying to feed starving kids, trying to keep the Republicans out of my wife's doctor's office visits. Yeah, pretty radical. Well, yeah, he's done a lot of good things, that man, and he's going to do a lot of good things with Kamala for the United States of America. And when they were talking last night, I shed a bunch of tears. I was snotting and bawling and crying watching that. It was just so inspirational. Couldn't help myself. Just, as my kids say, it's all up in my feels. Whatever the hell that is. But anyway, what I want to talk to you today is about another Republican who's a fine, upstanding man. Just joking. His name is Andrew Ogles. He's a congressman from the 5th District in Tennessee, around the Nashville area. And the only reason why he was able to run is because they gerrymandered to the supreme hell out of that whole area to allow him to run. But they're not special. They don't want special treatment, right? So there's that. So he got elected in 2023. Just got sworn in last January. It's in the 2022 election. So a year ago, January, he gets sworn in as Congressman, 5th District, Tennessee. Hasn't even been in office, well, he's been in office just a year. And the shite he's doing is enough to make a flim-flam man go insane. These guys are just, oh my God, they're liars, thieves, conspiracy theorists. So Mr. Ogles was an executive director of a think tank. That ain't an oxymoron. I don't know what is, because he neither thinks or he's... Yeah, I'll go with the moron part. So, he's like the king of stupidity, if you ask me. Well, at least a prince. Got their leader, Mike Johnson. He can be the king of stupidity and assholery and douchebaggery. But anyway, let's get back to Andrew Ogles. Andrew Ogles has brought forth, according to his website, over 100 bills. None of them passed. But they sure talk about them a lot in Congress. They'll talk about anything to get around them not passing the border bill. Going on vacation every time something comes up they don't like, they go on a 3-week vacation. I think everybody needs a job like that. Get paid for showing up because they're paid salary, not paid on time. If that was the case, they'd all be broke. Imagine, oh, well, we don't like this, so we're going to send everybody home for 3 weeks. Well, now they're on the next break there for the summer. I guess Lauren will go and get new chest toys or something like she did last year. Speaking of Lauren, there's a new movie of Beetlejuice is coming out. I wonder if she'll get a front row seat to that and put on another display. But anyway, back to Andrew Ogles again. Keep getting sidetracked here. There seems to be some shenanigans going on because the FBI issued a search warrant for him and they confiscated his phone. Apparently it's got to do with campaign ethics. A lot of that going on. 34 counts of the Supreme Mango Moose Knuckle there found guilty of trying to shuffle money around, trying to hide stuff that if it got out before the election, he wouldn't have got elected. Maybe he would have, who knows. But anyway, Andrew Ogles has stated on his campaign finance forms that he loaned his campaign $320,000. It's a lot of money for somebody who's just an executive at a think tank. So he loans his campaign $320,000. The money starts pouring in from all those rich millionaires and shit that donate to these guys. Because Trump endorsed this fool. Just about everyone he endorsed ends up being investigated for crimes, because Trump basically thinks that because they've got some criminal activity, they'll cover up his. Well, there is no honor among thieves anymore. Andy Ogles, within last May, just all of a sudden deleted the $320,000 from his forms, saying, oh, it was an honest mistake. My people made an honest mistake. Well, you are the people. It's your campaign, and you should know what's going on. Same thing as a owner of a corporation. Tell me they don't know what's going on at a given minute's notice. It's what they have the Google for, if they don't get sued to ratchet about. Leave Google to another time. So Andy says, we'll just take that off of there. So that disappeared, that charge. So his loan is gone. And what I'm thinking with that loan is that when he was running and got endorsed by the Mango Moose Knuckle, all them rich millionaires started throwing money into his campaign. And I'm thinking because he loaned himself $320,000, he withdrew $320,000 from the campaign money that was meant to get him elected, which did get him elected. So, there's that $320,000. Now, he's also got an $86,000 discrepancy in his reporting on campaign expenditures and whatnot. $86,000 is what he raised in the first quarter. And by May this year, all of a sudden, oh, we didn't raise any money at all in the first quarter, not a dime. Didn't raise nothing. So that $86,000 went by the wayside. And there was another $20,000 that just got erased. So nobody knows where that is. So the legal commission found all this evidence and paperwork and stuff, and they handed it over to the Congressional Ethics Committee, complete with his financial forms. Now, with his financial forms, they found that with all the discrepancies, there's no way he could have loaned his campaign $320,000, because the discrepancies add up to over $1 million in fishy money, is what I'm going to call it. Fishy money. So there's that. But it's all an honest mistake. Really honest mistake. That's what they're going with. You gotta wonder when somebody is doing stuff like that and they have to say honest mistake after he's amended his forms over 12 times to erase money that he said that was loaned, it was raised, and all the rest of the stuff. But did it go to the Cayman Islands or something? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm one of them. So there's that. Then his Democratic opponent, who will face him in November, she said that basically everything he says is a lie. And that with all the mishandling of funds, these aren't her words, these are mine, but this is basically what she said. And his pattern of lying about his education and his work history, all he is an embarrassment to the 5th District of Tennessee. I tend to agree. So anyway, that is Mr. Ogles, who's only been in Congress for a year and already making himself a killing. He's made a ton of money. Well, from the financial records, like close to $1 million. That's how they get rich, people, stealing from you. Anyway, Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can look after somebody else. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to my new subscribers. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, tap the like, ring-a-ling the ding-ling, and share these. Share these with your family, even the family you don't like. Might learn something. Anyway, that's the way it is today. Can't wait for the rally this afternoon. Now Nana loves you. Be good to you first.